Hey there YouTube, today I thought I owed this to you guys as just a reminder. Everyone's aware that there's crooked people out there in the world, but hey, don't ever think where you live at that there are not some shady people in your area. What I'm talking about is a sense of security. I'm sure you guys lock your vehicles, windows rolled up, household doors secured, windows, garage, and just protect your belongings and your loved ones. What I'm talking about is Saturday night. I was planning on fishing on Sunday. Kind of a lazy thought, but I figured, hey, let me put all my fishing gear in my truck, prepped and ready to where Sunday morning all I had to do was wake up, hop in the truck, and go. So what happened was, woke up Sunday morning, found my door ajar, and went to go hop in, and I was like, wait a second, something's wrong here. After looking closely, my tackle bag was stolen. So I estimate like $600 to $800 worth of lures, jigs, bladed baits, all sorts of stuff just gone. Cops showed up. I think I watched too much TV or something, but I expected fingerprinting and all this other stuff. He didn't even look in my vehicle. He just took down some information and gave me a case number. Now that case number is very important. Now, the smarter thing, that I'm gonna do from now on, and just to let you guys know, hey, wake up earlier and then get all your stuff out into your vehicle, whether it be your boat, your kayak, your fishing tackle, whatever it might be, and help prevent it from being as easy for someone to just walk by and actually take your things away. As far as educational purposes, the second it happens, God forbid it happen to any of you as well, the second it happens, walk around your neighborhood. It could have been just some dumb tweaker who was hoping for something of value, which is very valuable to me, as well as all of you that would actually be interested in watching this video, and maybe just dumped it around the corner. Unfortunately, I did not find my stuff, but I did find my empty NOS energy drink that I had prepped and ready for the day of fishing, about like 150 yards down the street from me. But getting back to that case number, besides of walking around your neighborhood and just checking to see if you dumped your items, once the cop is done and he leaves and he gives you that case number, you're going to want to make a list of everything that was taken from you. Within that list, you're going to have the police department, the officer who stopped by, that case number, your name, your phone number, and the date the items were stolen. You're going to just put it down in detail on everything that was stolen. Now, if you have electrical equipment or anything with actual serial numbers, make sure you also put that. Put color, whether it be a boat, tackle bag, whatever. For example, mine, blue and gray canvas tackle bag, medium. And just get into depth and detail on what was actually taken from you. Now, why would you need this? So that way you could start going to all the local pawn shops and dropping this off. Once you start doing that, you're going to find out how many shady pawn shops are around you. Thankfully, the first one and the closest one to me was a very respectable looking place, and actually had a pre-made form made out for me to fill out with all the lost items and required information that was needed. So far, I think I've stopped by like 3 or 4 of the other pawn shops. I just got a real bad vibe from them that they were excited to be expecting some possible fishing gear coming in. But you're going to leave this there with them, so when the items do possibly come into their shop and someone tries to sell them, they will have all the required information to notify the actual local police department and hopefully get you those items back. The very first pawn shop gave me some good advice. Within your gear, whatever is capable, obviously we as fishermen can't write our names on every single lure, bag of plastics and hooks and stuff like that, but your tackle bags, your plano boxes, all those other items, take a permanent Sharpie, a paint marker, whatever's best. Those are only 2 things I've come up with so far. And just write your name on everything. I got my name and phone number on the back of my tackle boxes, and I'm slowly writing it on everything that I can. I didn't go with the paint marker because I was thinking that someone can just scratch it off, which I might still do, because what I am doing now is using a permanent marker or Sharpie. And I was thinking of getting a gloss coat nail polish and just going over it just to kind of help it, make it a little bit harder for it to actually be scraped off, cleaned off, wiped off, or whatever the case might be. But, as far as security purposes, just want to show you this. If you keep your kayak in the bed of your truck like I do, a typical bike lock, they're not that expensive. You can secure your kayak to one of the basic tie downs in the bed of your truck. While looking online, I've also seen for boaters, there's this nice locking bar that'll go from gunnel to gunnel and cross over all your storage compartments with a locking bar. So if they break the manufacturer lock, you'll still have that to stop them from getting in there and stealing all your stuff. I'm looking into some new vehicle security. Just barely started looking at it, but it looks like something as far as once the alarm goes off or the door opens, it'll send a notification to your actual cell phone. That looks interesting. Also very expensive. But, you know, take into consideration, guys, to keep your vehicles, your households, and all your gear secured. Definitely now, at this point, don't recommend putting all your gear in your vehicle, boat, whatever it might be, until the morning you're planning on leaving, just to help kind of keep it a little bit more secure. But to jump off the negativity part, let's get into the positive part. They left about $1,200 worth of rod and reels that were spooled, lures tied on in the truck that were in the same seat as my tackle bag. They left 2 PFDs, a Mustang inflatable PFD, I think it's just over $100. A kayak PFD, which was somewhere around $80. Miscellaneous other things were left in my truck. Now, yes, I'm upset that the tackle's gone, a lot of my camera mounts are gone, but there's still a positive side to it. I'm trying to stay positive. I actually still went fishing that day, and unfortunately I still skunked. Still muddy water, horrible clarity, but the water temps did actually creep up another degree this weekend, and they were at 45, where last weekend I think it was like 43 or 44. So we're slowly getting some warmer water. Continue positive note. I hate having to buy things that I already own. You know, I'm having to buy things that I shouldn't have had to. You know, they were stolen, now I got to replace them. So here's 3 of the 4 tackle boxes that were stolen from me, and check this out. I had stickers that I had no idea where to put. KBF sticker on my new terminal tackle box. One of my sponsors, Fishing Buddies for Veterans, had that sticker. No idea where to put it at. Got it on this Plano box. Bomber's Lures sticker that I won in the Operation Fish giveaway. Got a place for that. If you can see it, I have my name and phone number now in the tackle boxes, as well as all of these and just about almost all my other gear. I'm still going through them and putting my name on everything. Now, as you can see with these tackle boxes, I got stuff in them already. If you watched my What's in Your Tackle Box video, how I store my terminal tackle, things like that, I'm a hoarder of fishing gear. I don't make big orders. I can't do it here because this place is horrible for bass fishing. But when I lived in the South, I would actually, you know, at least once a week, I would go in a store, and things I knew that I would need next, I would buy like a bag or 2 of plastics or a crankbait or 2, so I'm only spending like $5 to $10 a week. And as it would look like I had excessive, when I did lose one or whatever it was, or ran out of plastics, I had some already ready to replace without having to make a big order in the long run. So I'm definitely shorter than what I was in the past, but I have enough terminal tackle, I have enough jigs, I have enough crankbaits. I still need to buy the spinner, the bladed bait tackle box I want. It's just they don't have it locally, so I'm going to have to order it online. And, you know, there are positive things that came out of this, you know. There was a lot of things that he could have taken and he didn't, or she. And I love shopping for fishing gear. I just would have preferred not to be buying stuff that I originally already had. This video is not me asking you guys for help to send me anything or anything like that, or to feel pity for me, but it's just something I want to let you know. There are shady people out there, and they will take what you've worked hard for. So secure your stuff, be safe, be careful out there, secure your gear. Thank you.